So first of all, I think that we should start with presenting the games, and first of all, of course, the bracket. Let's take a look at this. So we have right here a few games that we need to go through, starting with Rivals, which is going to be our first game that we're going to play. Nikitas 17, I think it is, yeah, it is from Solar Soul Studio versus Frito JKL from Felon Expeditions. And then the second game is going to be Super Golf Aki 281 versus Pampton X. Then with Luck Official, Marty Domne and versus Silent Sick. And finally, Lab Experiment Explore versus Spaghetti XW. So this is a single elimination bracket, which means once you lose, you're out. Like there's no second chance. So yeah, I mean, you definitely want to win if you want to go to the end. So then we have a Concagua, Mount Concagua for the semi-final, sorry. And for the second semi-final, we have Cho-Oyu, Mount Cho-Oyu by Solar Soul Studios. By the way, this is crazy. And then finally we have Winter Adventures Mount Everest. We'll take a look at that later, but first of all, let's go through Rivals, of course. The first game, so it's going to be a best of 7, which is going to be the first to win 4 matches. And the second rule is going to be that premium weapons, of course, are forbidden. I think this is like, I mean, of course, it's kind of logical. And yeah, that is going to be pretty much it. Of course, if the players want to, we will be able to change 1 or 2 rules, just to make sure that the thing is fair, the game is fair, but we'll have to see about that. You will be updated if there are any changes. So this game will be Nikitas 17 from Solar Soul Studios versus Frito JKL from Felon Expeditions. So yeah, this is going to be crazy. And now for a second game, we have Super Golf, which is best of 3, so it's going to be the first to win 2 matches. Aki from Team Toto Esports versus Pampton X from Polar Expedition. Yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, we can go on with the third game, which is Luck Official. Yeah, it's Uno, guys. It's Uno. So yeah, as for the rules, deck selection is original, so it's the original game mode with the first 5 cards. You'll see later on what that means when we actually play it. And the rules that will be activated are chain anything and no challenging. Again, I will explain everything when the time comes. So it's going to be Marty Domne, one of the current champions of Dawn of Champions, from Solar Soul Studio, of course, and it's going to be versus Silent Stick, which is the owner of Xenon Expeditions. Pretty crazy, am I right? Then, for the fourth game, we have Lab Experiment, which is going to be a best of 7. So again, first to win 4 rounds. And what's going to be really cool about this one is that we're actually going to play it in public servers. I know, you might think it's pretty crazy. So, of course, you'll be able to come if you want to. You'll be able to play in the event right here in Lab Experiment. And it's going to be the best placement every round that actually wins. So, like, if you want to win, you'll just have to get the best performance in the match. You don't have to win it. So yeah, it's going to be Explorer from Xenon Expeditions versus Spaghetti XW, which is from Polar Expedition. So yeah, pretty cool. And then we go on with the 5th game, which is the first semifinals. It's just first to summit wins. It's Mount Concagua, and then it goes on again with Mount Cho-Oyu, the second semifinal. First to summit wins. It's not really hard. It's just this. And then we have Mount Everest. So it's going to be a best of 3, which is why it's different. So it's going to be the first to win 2 rounds. So what we're going to do is that we're actually going to climb Everest for up to 3 times. I know, pretty crazy, am I right? So first of all, we're going to do the South Col, which is the easiest route to get to the summit. Then West Ridge, which is the second to easiest route. And finally, North Col, which is, of course, the hardest route. I'm really hyped to see this, I can tell you guys. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the games. So let's get back to the show.